Funny Bone. He's right there in the hop. He's in there. Hey, Funny Bone, how's it going?
That was quick.
It was. He was.
On
Looks
top
like
of things. Yeah.
he was on top of it all right. Just
All right. Well, let's make our way down to the farm.
head down there. We got some more work to do, and
Some fun new toys to play with.
yeah, we'll be playing with the. I'm gonna call it the DLC slash mods. Mod. This is more
The
mod than the DLC.
the soil tester doohickey thingy.
Yep. That's what Optimus is going to be doing. He's going to be doing the soiling, doing the soil samples, and I got to finish. I got to finish putting away all the hay yet. The hay is still sitting out here, and I'll park my truck in the shade. Try to keep it cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and
Hey, funny bone.
I gotta finish getting all this hay put away.
Here's our.
Or not, sorry, not the hay, straw. Put the straw away. And Optimus is gonna go in the
I'm just showing
John
off the
Deere.
new equipment here.
He's going to be jumping in the John Deere Gator, and he's going to do the soil samples. And I'll go back to what I was doing last week. The straw away. I'm going to see what this new DLC is like on our map. Played around with it today a little bit, trying to learn it. It's a little bit of another learning curve. It's like anything else new on the maps and on the farm. We'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll get it all straight and figured out and have some fun with it. See what kind of mess we can get ourselves into. So you just gotta try to get all the straw done before he's done. I was gonna be saying, huh, still working what he was doing last time.
Oh,
don't
for a turning red.
Don't cash tonight. Crash? I didn't crash last week. Did I crash last week? I didn't
I don't
crash.
remember. He told me not to crash anybody anyway, too. I didn't crash anybody last week, did I?
Yeah. We're not you, Funny Bone. We don't upset our vehicles.
There is a bit of a delay, probably from the multiplayer, with seeing what's turning red after I scan them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Couple seconds.
Yeah. It takes a little bit for it to show up.
Yeah, 'cause we haven't tried this in multiplayer yet. Good evening, Charles. Good evening.
Well, I guess it only works if the mini-map is small.
Yeah, you can't do it in the big.
Yeah, I just tried to enlarge it. It didn't work.
No, you can't do it in big. It'd be almost like a screen in your machine that you have.
That's weird.
So,
I thought I got it right up to the edge of the field over here, but it didn't look like it.
oh.
Maybe it doesn't go right up to the field edge in this field.
That's I found that when I did play around with it earlier today, it wouldn't, go right tight to the edge. Some of them didn't go very quite tight.
Yeah, I think that's what it's doing here on 17.
Yeah. Because it didn't do that on some of the other map. I did it on 15 and that, and I had sort of a tricky time getting it to get right to the edge. Get off the roof. Check the map out and see where it's changing. Colors. Got a fair amount done already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it doesn't take a long time to do it.
No, like you'd think it would because of just that little box, whatever. And did you get some more stuff figured out, Charles, on it? On the new Precision Farmer? Did you play around with it some more on your flat map? Yeah. Back
Mm.
up there. Oh, backed up and Strawbell didn't want to stay up there. Come on, let go. Put a little more downforce on it to get it to stay there. Oops, turned the wrong way.
Hey, Charles.
Thanks, Funny Bone. Try to get them stacked nicely instead of knocking them over.
Oh, oops. No, 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 no. What are you doing?
Hey, Six, didn't see you sneak in here. How's it going?
What's happening, Six? Hopefully you're doing better. Just scanning and driving, scanning and driving.
We're playing around with the new DLC slash mod Precision Farmer tonight. Checking that out, seeing how it's going to work out for us. I'd like to call that DLC slash mod.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a DLC. It's a mod. It's a mod. Come on.
Yeah. So it's going to be something different for us. Everybody to learn differently. Everybody starts working with it, trying it out, figuring it out. That today, most of the day, doing that, trying to figure everything out with it, and play around with it, and learn all the stuff. And
Plus, there's gonna be more. I mean, it sounds like they're gonna add to it as time goes on, different stuff too.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they were. I was reading it. They were saying this is gonna be like a multiple, a longer term thing. This isn't gonna be just a.
a one-time shot deal.
Yeah.
That'll be good. I can add to it. Take a look. Oh, yeah, Optimus has almost got that field done. He's got a couple more there to go. Oh, you haven't tried it out yet, Six? It's interesting. It's different. It changes things a bit more. Like I said, I've been playing with it a bit today on Blue Mountain. Getting used to some of the stuff that you can do with it, and so Optimus and I put it on here. We're gonna give her a shot on this map and see if it makes us better farmers or make us worse farmers. Hard to say what will make us. I don't know. Because I don't run seasons. I haven't tried it in seasons yet to see if it makes it more effective or not. But it seems to be pretty good the way it is just in the base game. Because once
I haven't heard whether it changes it when you do seasons. I'll find out later. I'll go run a different map with seasons on.
yeah, that's the thing I don't know. I haven't tried, looked at it or see whether or not it does make a difference, but it definitely does make a difference on standard and the standard game. On
I noticed when I was just goofing around with it, just like even line usage, because you can watch the numbers when you're liming a field. You watch the numbers speed up or slow down when it hits a certain point.
yeah. Oh, you're never too old to use it there, Six. Just adds another element to the game. Like, even if you don't use seasons, it still works. It just gives that extra element to the game, what helps you out a bit. I guess so we'll see how it goes.
And so far, I mean, it seems like it's pretty easy to figure out. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
Because most of it's automated. So
Yeah, that's right. All autoed and
get to the woods here, get to this other field.
now I'm wondering.
Now, the only squirrely thing we have found is that when you have fields, if you buy a field in a bundle, like if you buy multiple fields together, when you go to the field, it will label them all as one field. So
So now you've got all. Okay, you didn't send the samples in yet, right?
no,
Okay,
but here
that's what I was
you,
gonna say. That's what I
if
was
I
gonna say
click
is
on it,
maybe keep going until you have the 3 fields done. That way, then that might make it look better. I don't know.
well, like I said, I'm here. I've highlighted field 16. When I click on it, it it's highlighting 28, 17, 16, and
Yeah,
15 as the area. So seems to be a thing that we found. That we went at a couple other maps this afternoon and saw that, yeah, if it's a bundle of fields, like in this one, when you buy this farm, you get these fields. You can't buy them separately. So
yeah,
if you buy them as a group, it tends to think that and it'll label them as whatever the lowest number is what I found. But
yeah.
individual fields, and the same thing if you plow two fields together, it doesn't
Same
see it as
thing.
one field; it sees it as two separate fields, the two fields that you plowed together. Now, who knows if that's just the way because of the way the system for fields works in the game or what?
Yeah.
But
But yeah, if you
we
do,
did it on in-game maps, and that we found the same to be true.
yeah, yeah, I did the exact same thing. So I'm wondering, like, if you do all those 3 fields or all 4 of them, and have the soil samples, so it's all one bundle of soil samples instead of doing one field and do the next.
Yeah,
Send them all in. Send them all in at once.
that's
We'll
what I
see
think it's
what,
going to do.
and then we'll, yeah, because you can do it all as just that way. It looks more like a one field of all the samples to it type thing. Maybe to us, it'll look like one field for the amount of samples. But you're gonna have a lot of samples, so it's
Hmm.
gonna cost a bit of money. But
God, I
so,
didn't even think about that.
oh yeah, it's how many samples you had done.
Where do you find that at?
Should be up in your menu, up in your
Oh,
window on the
38.
left. So right now that's so another thing we figured out depends on your economy. We have it on normal, so basically it's $100 a sample. So right now it's going to cost us $3,800 for those samples. Right now, if we were to send them in now, probably by the time we're done, we're going to be having probably close to probably I would say at least 60 samples or more by the time you're done those fields. So it'll be like $6,000 to have the soil analyzed.
Well, it was 38, and that was just mostly 17 because I
Yeah,
hadn't done 15 yet.
I mean, like we'll probably be at 60 some samples when you do the other 3 fields. So it's gonna be like about a $6,000 bill. Because already you're at 38. That's $3,800 already. So yeah, because it shows like 42 samples so far. So already I know it's $4,200 already, but that'll give us a full field. All those fields together, we'll have a better idea with them.
Right.
I think by doing it that way before you send them all in, send them all in at once. On that, so that might be one trick doing it that way with this. Fields are all combined on the map.
Yeah, really, the only thing with the whole separate fields that we run into is the cost analysis page, which
Yeah,
I don't care about.
that'd be it. It's only just that, like, because it only recognizes the one. We'll still get all the other analysis for
Yeah,
each
you'll still have the soil
field
types and the map.
when you're standing on the field. You'll get all that when you're
Mhm.
standing on the field. Oh, I guess that's okay. Just a bit.
Well, plus I get the feeling this is the kind of thing like a farmer would probably pay someone to do anyway, so they knew.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
right. It wouldn't be the actual farmer doing it. He'd hire a
right.
company to come in and do it. not him. But obviously, we can't hire someone to do it, so we have to do it ourselves.
Well, that adds an extra element from if you're doing like a role play or something.
Yeah. And so you know, you cannot hire a worker to do it. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah, it's not that hard
Oh no, it's easy, really. It's actually it doesn't take that long. Like uh, you're like what, dude?
Well, it's taken me a little bit longer because I got to wait for it to pop up. But
Yeah,
usually
but
if you do
but
this in single
still,
player with no lag, it pops up pretty quick when it's done.
we've only been on for 20 minutes, and you've got 2.25 fields done already.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. So it doesn't take that long to do it. And the first field was a big one.
Right. 15 was easy because the circle
Oh,
is pretty much about as wide as the field is, so I was
yeah.
able to just drive straight down the field and hit
Hey, John
almost the
Brock,
entire field.
I should drop in tonight. Backing in
I,
on
I
Bucks.
like it so far,
Yeah,
Philly. It's interesting.
it is. That's the thing. I think it's interesting. I like it. I'm going to be using it all the time
Oh yeah,
on
I
my
can't wait.
on my map. On my
I'm
maps.
really curious what it does in seasons, if it changes it at all, or
Yeah, I
well, I
hope it
guess
adds
it's
it.
if you think about it, seasons it's just one more thing you can do with.
Yeah.
I guess you could probably. I wonder if you could. Curious to see if you could do this like in the wintertime or something. If it would say the ground was frozen, it wouldn't let me do it or something.
Yeah, would be. I would think you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be able. You need loose soil to dig it up,
Hmm.
per se. But you never know. Or
Well, the
you'll just
soil
get.
samples. I mean, I get. I'm also curious how the. I mean, I don't know if you have to do the soil samples constantly or if you just do them once. It gives you the layout of your field, and then like the whole nitrogen and all that kind of stuff changes after you do like
Well,
crops and stuff.
because there is a thing there. Like, well, on the pH part, it does. There's a thing at the bottom. If it goes black, it's outdated data. So then you'd have to
So then
probably
maybe
start all.
so then you gotta go do
You'd
it
have to.
again.
I have to do it again if they wind up being blocked and the data is outdated.
Okay.
So you may have to do it like I would think you'd have to do it maybe per se
Once a year.
once a year, maybe or every 2 years. I don't know. It's hard to say.
After, we'll have to find out after playing a map long term, I guess.
Yeah, you have to see and play it long enough, and then see what happens. If it lets you know that you got to do it again, and I'm just gonna. Well, they ain't gonna tell me nothing yet because we haven't sent the samples in yet. So I'll check the field, but I won't know nothing until you send those samples into the farming agencies or whatever it's going to go to for them to analyze it. And probably tell us that our soil is no good for growing. Come on, get up there. Right at a rafter. Come on. Go. No, 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 no. Don't you fall down, Bale.
Yep. So it's just that.
Oh, crap. Get over there. Okay, fine. Don't go over there. Stay there. Top bale anyways. Almost got that straw in. What are you laughing out loud about, John? My bale stacking? Hey, you laughing at my bale stacking?
The little tray on the bottom, it slides over and fills
Oh,
with
you
dirt,
didn't.
and then when you get
Oh,
three
you
of them
didn't.
filled, they disappear, and then
Oh, you didn't notice that before?
No, oh, I never looked at the actual thing this close before I zoomed in on.
Oh. Driving crazy on the backwards. Now I'm making tractor sounds. And brake squeals. So I'm getting that bored of doing straw. And entertain myself.
Oh, and the great thing is too, you can just hook this. Anything that has a 3-point, you can hook this machine on it.
That's right. So I hooked it up today to one of the 40 series tractors with a GPS on it. It worked fine. But you get the Gator with it, so I figure you might as well use the Gator, even though we are running Massey Ferguson, but that's the only John Deere we have on the farm. So I guess you can say, guys, I got my own way. I finally got a John Deere on the farm.
We're gonna agree on this one way or another.
Well, I haven't changed my clothes yet. I'm still
that's
green. My clothes are still green. I haven't changed them. No, I haven't been wearing them that long that they're gone moldy.
It's gonna say that sounded weird.
How's your field coming?
Pretty good. I am almost done 16. So make sure.
Yeah. You're just about done 16, and then you just got 28 to do.
Yeah, I'm just
And
making sure.
was it 67 samples so far? I knew we were going to be over 60. You got 28 to do, so you'd be about 70 some samples. Probably.
Oh,
At least 70, I think. Yeah, we're doing it that way in case someone's wondering, like, as you can tell, that when you have all this section, the precision farmer thinks this whole area is one big field, all the green areas, so it's classifying all 4 fields as one. So that's what we thought. Do all the samples at once, send all in samples in at one time, and that way then when we have this area with our Econom analyzer, we'll still have our total samples for that per se area, those 4 fields, and we'll see how it is. So far you've got vehicle maintenance, it cost us $12 for vehicle maintenance already. And you burnt 0.7 liters fuel in your vehicle doing that.
okay.
That's
That's all
so
done.
far.
I got over 28 now. I got 70 samples.
So that might be a good way of doing it that way, is do it that way. If your fields are combined, do all the fields as one, that way all as one. All the samples, send them all at once.
Hi, Killer
Then
Rock.
we'll
How's it going?
And then we'll see what the samples, see what our data looks like
Right.
on when we do it this way to see. So this is, per se, this is an experiment, possibly for everybody else to see how it works out for us on that, because we weren't sure today when we talked about doing this how it was going to work out. But we're going to see what happens here.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just checking out the new DLC over there. So.
Hey Matt P, welcome to the channel. I missed a spot. I'm stacking hay, or straw, I mean, I didn't miss any. That was Optimus's soils tester tonight. I'm doing straw. But yeah, he might have. It's hard to get to the edge of the fields. It
Yeah,
won't
it's
grab right along the edges there. It doesn't. No matter how close you get to it, it seems to miss that area on this. At least on this map right now, we're finding that it's missing
yeah.
a few spots on us. But
If that's what
so
they're talking about, the top edge of 17.
yeah, yeah, the top edge, and there's a little bit of different
There's
spots
a
around
there's a
16.
few little indentions on like 16, but that's where there's like extra junk there that it's not scanning.
Reading the chat and ran into the barn.
Oh, it's me and
Oh,
Gunner.
it's, it's okay, Matt. Don't worry. Don't be sorry about it. It's just yeah, it's just seems about how it's worked on this map. Now I've done it on Blue Mountain, and it goes right to the edges, no problem. But it just seems to be on this map that it's leaves a little bit. We're not sure why it does it because you can go right over that edge and it'll still leave it there. So just could be the map. It's hard to say. Just the way the field's created. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could be because well, you know the PDA is off a little bit too. Like if you look at
Yes.
when you start on this map where the equipment is
Yeah.
located,
Yeah, that's
that's
right too. The
yeah, it's messed up too.
PDA's up. Oh, yeah, it's off a bit. So PC's being mean to you. How come, Matt?
Oops, shoot. I hit the wrong button.
What'd you do?
I sent the soil samples off.
Oh, that's okay. Don't.
Oh no, wait, never mind. I didn't send them off. Oh yeah, I guess
Okay.
I did. I thought I had to approve it.
Well, yeah, you do. It'll come up
Oh,
and
it's sent
another.
them.
There's another window would pop up.
Yeah, it popped up and said they were being. I guess I said they were being sent.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, it was
The majority of
70. I don't know. Well, I'm
I
almost done
can
with 20.
75 samples.
That was how many were sent.
Basically, yeah.
All right,
75 samples. If they did get sent, then yeah.
well, yeah, they
That's
did
okay.
because I don't have them on here anymore. I just clicked the wrong button instead
That's
of
fine. That's the
sample.
majority of them, anyways, for that area. So there'll be a few extras on that field. So depends on what we use 28. The other fields will be more used than 28.
Right.
Maybe 28. We might make that a grass field for
Yep.
hay. It's not
Okay.
that big, so maybe we'll plant that all in grass.
That's it. So it was 79 samples total. I'll say we.
Oh, okay, Matt. Yeah, that's the thing with PCs sometimes. PCs can more, sometimes I find be more of a headache. My PC died on me, the video card died, so it's crapped out. So it's now sitting in the closet where it belongs. Back on my console all the time.
Did you try to hook it back up and see if it would work?
I
Like you
did,
said after
and
six,
still
still
didn't.
nothing.
Still didn't work. No,
Time didn't heal.
no. I said, well, that's where it's going to stay. Is in the closet. I'm not going to. Right now, I'm not going to put a video card in it. I'll stick to my console. I like it a little bit better, anyways. Yeah, my PC's resting in peace. That's right. It's just now become. It's just become now a big paperweight.
That's how I feel about my desktop.
It's, that's. I hate to say that's the thing I don't like about PCs is to always you have to update them, update them for this, for that. But by the time you turn around, you're updating it for some reason, or you buy a PC and by the time you get it home and get hooked up, it's outdated already. At least with consoles, you don't have to worry about that too much.
My
Just
desktop computer hasn't been turned on since I got my laptop.
with consoles, all you do is just buy a new one whenever the new system comes out,
Yeah.
and you're up to date with it all.
Oh man, there was a story in the paper today about. I guess there was some online rumor that was put out that this local Walmart was going to have PS5s, and they had a
Oh,
stampede of people trying to get into the place when it opened this morning.
oh, there was someone else I seen on, I don't know if it was on Facebook. I guess he ordered one from eBay, a PlayStation 5,
Mm-hmm.
and when he got it, well, he didn't have PlayStation 5. He had a cinder block. That's what I guess it was in the box. So
Well,
he
that's not
paid.
right.
So he paid like whatever they're worth right now, 400 or 500 bucks for them. That's what he paid for a cinder block, and from eBay.
Let's see. Okay,
I
we
thought,
have
oh,
the.
that's a nasty trick on someone to
All
do.
right. So we look at the. What do
Oh,
we
we
got?
gotta wait because the
Soil.
samples
Oh, that's
they
right.
probably have they have them. Well, it's gonna take probably a little bit of time before we'll get the. Once I already see the money pop up, the $7,000, whatever, then we know it's done.
Oh, okay. Because well, I guess when I did it, I didn't send very many. When the one time
Yeah,
when I was testing it, so it did it relatively fast. So that's you
yeah,
know it's done when you see that money pop up.
yep. Then this
Okay.
they'll be in because it should. When you go in there, um, am I
Oh
looking
yeah, I
at
want to
this?
show what we did last week after
Yeah,
we logged out of here.
yeah, yeah. Because it's showing laboratories analyzing 77 soil
Okay.
samples. What did we
So
do after we left
we
here?
mowed. Remember, we
Yeah.
mowed and we
Oh,
made bales.
oh yes. I
We made
forgot. I forgot
silage
all
bales,
about. I forgot
and
all
they're
about that.
red. We found out the
Yes.
modded bale wrapper lets you make bales in any color you want, so we made red silage bales.
Yeah, they're all down here. I forgot all about that. We did all that.
I just popped in my head. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. So yeah, we got what was that? It was something about bale extension mod or something.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we
And
got
it's got
Massey
this.
Ferguson red bales. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, this coon bale wrapper right here, the one that says big bales, and then here's the one for normal. You can go
Yep.
into it and foil color, pick
You can.
anything you want. Look at that.
No.
So that's pretty cool.
Any. Yeah. I
It
guess I
works
should do
with
the same.
this baler too, right here.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's like what Optimus is showing everybody on his stream. I gotta find it. There it is.
It's all the way at the
Yep.
end. So yeah, crazy red bales.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. There it is. Yeah. So we got a whole pile of different colors that you can do any color under the rainbow for that.
And
Plus, you can change it.
we mowed this pasture right here. So
You
that's what we
can make your machine whatever color you want. Ours is Massey Ferguson red, but if you want to do John Deere, you can do John Deere green. And if you want your foil to be John Deere green, you can have John Deere green foil. Or actually go yellow if you want. Whatever color you want, it's cool. I'm a big fan now of that big baler and those wrappers just to be able to have red bales, and you can see these things pretty good.
there goes
So, yeah,
$7,700. So
so we
looks
should
like
now be
we
able.
have got oh boy, most of
Boy,
it is loam
home and a bit of
and
and
some silty clay.
yeah.
Oh, and a little bit of sandy loam right there in the
So
corner there.
that's kind of cool now, as we
That
got
is
all
pretty
that
neat.
because we did all as one. So now we kind of work with it.
Yeah, and I bet if you go up, I bet if we if we do 14, 13, and 12, you could pretty much almost figure that that line is probably going to follow right up through there. With
Yeah.
the loam and
Oh
the
yeah,
sand and
that's
stuff.
right. Yeah, yeah. It might just the clay part might go right through there when you do. If we buy that field
So
14.
here, we'll see when we step on the field. Because here you look, there's your pH level and your nitrogen. I don't know if the yield would have to fill in
Hey,
once we do something with it.
hey, old timer Dave.
But as you can see, when you step on the field here,
Oh, well, ours, old timer Dave, we had 77 samples sent in, so that's why it took a little bit of time to get it done.
yeah,
Because we did 4 fields. Because on here, I don't know about on PC right now, how it works with you guys on PC, but right now on console, especially on this map, we own this property,
Select
so,
green is
but
bad. Ooh.
but with the precision farmer, it thinks that whole property is one big field. It can't distinguish that there's 4 fields within that property. So we wound up doing what Optimus did was he went through, did all the soil samples on all 4 fields. So that's why we had 77 samples, and that kind of might make it easier for us to analyze all these fields as one big
Yeah.
field. And so that's what we're trying to see, because whenever you have a field like this and property like that where there's 3, 4 fields put together, it only recognizes one field because it's recognizing the whole plot. Is what we found out today playing around with this thing. So that's what we tried to see how it works. So yeah, so now whenever we look at it though, we got all our soil. Like, it's kind of neat because actually you look at this now, like Optim was saying, we have this silty clay. Actually, and it runs pretty much. I bet you it's gonna, like he said, it'll probably run right through 14, probably right through 13 through 12, part of that silty clay. And then this other loam or lamb, whatever you want to call it, color soil, it's probably going to run the other way.
Yeah,
So
you can see a lot of it is bad pH. So
yeah, so we got to do some liming to get that pH level back up again.
yeah.
Because once we lime, oh, and you're already doing that.
Yep. I want to get the limer.
Is it? You got all your values?
Yeah,
With
it's
that?
showing it. It's I can see the thing. You can see the thing
Okay,
there
so it's showing.
changing.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, so like right now I'm standing on the field, it's showing pH value bad. But now if I walk over here to the lime, now it's good. So that's, so if your pH is bad, obviously you know right away then you got to put lime on to bring your pH level back to good. Actually, sorry, it's at perfect now. So then I don't know what will be.
And here, if you run over, say, if I run over this section that already has lime.
It should shut off.
Yep, there it goes. I was gonna say it should, but it didn't. But
Yeah. So it won't lime back over top of it, like he's driving over the lime. It won't go back on until he gets back to bare soil.
yeah,
So that's another thing.
unless
It's going to save you lime too.
yeah, it tends to though if I'm driving over a section, it will overlap it.
A little bit, yeah.
But,
But
right.
it's, yes. And then probably our next step we'll look at. This is. I'm going to jump back into the map. Need the yield, nitrogen. We're going to look at their pH levels. Yeah. So our pH level now where I'm standing is, we're in that zone we need to be, which is between 6.75 and 7 is where obviously where we need our pH level to be. He's already been to, so we're out of the yellow zone into the green zone, which is better.
All right, so
He's
if I
got
go
that.
up, yeah, right here I'm in bad, red bad,
Yeah.
okay, and then perfect. Okay, I haven't seen it. Cool.
Did our cedar have fertilizer on it?
I don't think
Or
so.
do we have?
I
So
think
do we have to
fertilizer was
do?
one of the things we needed to buy. We were going to go with that Gaverlin spreader because we got a liquid fertilizer, but we didn't get a solid one.
We get a. We get us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we
got a
got
spreader.
we got the Great Plains spread cedar.
Hmm.
So we do have to spread. We'll have to spread fertilizer. So what are we gonna plant in these
I don't
fields
know.
right now? We don't have animals right now, so we're pretty much open. We have our straw built, put away. Straw's all away, tucked in there. I think I'm gonna move this inside the telehandler because I don't think we'll need it or anything else. Else if I shut it off. Yeah. Shut that door. So yeah, I'll wait till Optimus gets most of the lime done and then we'll look at probably doing some planting. Oh, shoot, no, I gotta cultivate this because we can't plant with that one. Because it has to be cultivated first
Well, what
with the
does
Great
our
Plains.
what does our field thing say? Do we need to plow?
Let me just double check. We gotta go back into this area.
Yeah, that's the other thing we got used to is looking at a different tab on the.
Yes. Yeah, we have to plow all the fields.
Hey,
Hey,
mouse, how's it
Mouse.
going?
Hey, hey, Mouser. Yeah, so I know we do have plows here somewhere.
They're on the side of the cow farm.
By the cow barn? Okay. And,
Yeah, I don't know
well,
what to do with this.
this tractor. So grab the 8737. Grab the plow. I'll start plowing that part up because it does need to be plowed while he's spreading the line.
Still getting it. I got the habit. I'm still like turning the spreader
Um,
off when I go over areas.
I don't know, John. Well, we're going to plow. We may plant and then fertilize, or we could fertilize and then plant. One way or the other. It'll work out this. It should work out the same way, whether we plant first then fertilize. Because I could. Oh, that's what we're going to do.
Well, we probably would have to fertilize and then plant because
Yeah.
then we would do another thing of fertilization when the plants start to grow. Well, I guess we could do that either way.
Um, we're doing dry chemical fertilizer.
I think we'd probably do that, and then we could do liquid
Oh no,
on
we
the.
have liquid. No, we have liquid here.
Yeah, we have a
We don't.
liquid sprayer, but I don't know if you
We
want to
don't.
do.
We can do liquid on top of the line.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do liquid. We can do that first because we'll be able to see where we sprayed. Then we can plant. Well, no, then I have to plow. We fertilize it. We lined it. Fertilize it. Plow it. Then we can plant.
Yeah, I don't know. Do all the fields need to be?
Yes, all fields have to be plowed. They all have to be plowed. Let me just check.
Well, you could plow. I mean, you could plow one if even if I haven't lined it.
Well, it's going to plow the lime into the ground, so
Okay.
just looking here at the soil composition and that.
Well, this one section over here on the far side is pretty much all been done.
Okay. Yeah, so I think maybe I'll plow first, and then we can fertilize over it or whatever, or we can seed it, and then we'll get it straightened out here yet. What we're going to do. And we figured out the stream will be over with.
Let me
Oh, almost hit the cultivator.
see if this is considered done, or if I have to
Hey, Lionheart, how's it
tag this
going?
with a little bit.
Oops. All right. So I'm going to plow while Optimus is
Okay.
doing
Let's
that,
go
and then
close
once
enough to
Optimus
get
is
it.
probably done liming, he'll probably jump on the fertilizer and
Do we just want to do everything to this field, or just lime all the fields all at one time?
go ahead and lime it.
Lime all of them.
You lime it, yeah. Go ahead and lime everything, and then we'll just work at plowing.
Okay.
Getting this one plowed because we do, like I say, we got to plow. So plow this in, then fertilize it, and then once we fertilize it, and then we'll plant it. Yeah, I want to see something after I plowed it. See what it says. So, okay, so we're still perfect, which is good. And I know it was wheat in here before. I'm in the silty clay area.
It'd be
Oh,
funny
you're
if the
playing.
different if the
It,
different types of soil affected how the plow went through them and stuff.
yeah. Going through clay, it should have been really sticky, anyways.
Yeah, you'd think. Like bog your tractor down or something, or like slow you down.
Yeah. Well, it did slow me down that one spot there for a second, but so yeah, so this precision farmer is going to add a different element to the game, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference, how you play it, and a little more involved, if you want to look at it that way. So it's just like say, how many people, almost probably like seasons, how many people, some people don't like playing with seasons, and it might be the same way with this precision farmer. Might not want precision farming using it that much.
Right, which is nice because you can turn it off if you don't want to use
Yeah, just adds that little extra difference to the whole game. That's I think it's neat. And as you can tell, didn't take Optimus long to do 4 fields of soil samples. Took them maybe 20 minutes to do 4 fields. So it doesn't take very long. Do we want to keep this little indentation up here on field 17?
it. I got no problem with it.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I think you realize too that sometimes like little spots, it's considering them limed because it won't turn the lime thing on for me when
Mm.
I get to them.
Well, because there's probably such a different amount of so much lime in the area. If it's only
Right.
a little spot, it may not notice it. They don't think it's as limed.
I bet if good, yeah, if you walk over, even if you walk over a spot that doesn't have it, if it's surrounded by it, it totally goes perfect. So,
How was it? Okay.
yeah.
Trying to get this little area done so I don't have to keep driving up and in around it. I'll break this field up in sections as I'm doing it. So I try and do the whole field in one shot
Right.
area. Break it up in sections. It seems not as bad. Allowing it. Has anybody else in the stream tried out the precision farming yet? You even looked at it yet to see what you think?
I know a couple people.
Played with it today, but have you tried it, Old Timer Dave, on PC yet, or see how it is on PC? It's probably the same thing as on console. Might be. I don't know if it's any different. Okay, Mouse. It says he has it, but he didn't try it because he's on PV County. There's one map there on PC.
Mm-hmm.
They say there's one on that map. Oh, tractor, get up there. A bit of a knoll there, and I'm struggling. Are you done with 17 now? And
Yep. Just finished.
you just finished 17 now? Okay. Oh, you haven't tried yet, John? Okay. They say it adds a different perspective to the game and that, definitely.
Not a bad. Yeah, 16 was pretty bad, I think, all around.
Okay.
I'm interested to see like how it changes after you've put a crop in the ground and everything too.
Yeah.
When you harvest.
Yeah. That'll be interesting too to see how it looks, or how the figures, the numbers all change with it,
Mm-hmm.
and all that. Which would be interesting. Hey, Tootster. Welcome to the stream. I think that's how you pronounce your name, Tooster? I don't have my glasses on, so it's kind of hard for me to read my iPad.
I
I
think it's
think that's what it
Totster.
is. Totster?
Yeah.
Tootster, Totster. Welcome anyways. It's going good this end. How's it with you?
It is nice that you can see it change on the mini map too when you're doing it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, having all that, a little bit more information to let you know what's going on with your liming and the seeding too. It's changed. It changes with the seeders.
oh, did it?
Yeah, whenever you have the seeder on, it'll change too when you're planting.
Huh. Whoa. Oh man. Now I wonder, you probably get a different graph when you're fertilizing compared to lime.
I'm not sure.
I would
Yeah, you
assume
will.
because
You'll get something probably similar, I think it is, but it'll be just fertilizing and that, but it'll be similar to the same
it'll probably
as
say
it would do the,
nitrogen.
yeah. And it'll probably do the same thing if you run over a spot you've already done it. Probably won't put any more on it. Yeah, it'll probably be nitrogen. It will say nitrogen on it probably because of the fertilizing.
Using this big thing, make sure it makes this easier.
Hmm?
I said using this big spreader here, I would have probably had to
Oh,
fill up a bunch of times with the smaller one. I'm trying to watch the numbers, but this field seems like it's so much in the yellow that it's not like some of the other fields where I knew if I hit certain spots I could see the numbers changing.
yeah. Okay, Lionheart. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. We'll catch you later. Pick up the plow. Like I've said before, guys, anybody in the stream that hasn't done it yet, anybody watching the stream later when it's not live, My goal is try to hit 100 subs before the end of this year. So I'm at 82 subs. We're almost there. So like I said before, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mother, tell your grandfather. Just come sub to Gunner 2116. All you gotta do. Don't need to follow me. Just sub to me. Help a man out to reach a goal.
Heck, I think it'd be cool if I hit 50 by the end of the year. I'm at 45, so I mean,
Well, I'm surprised I hit this far already at 80. So
well, me
if I can
too.
hit if I could hit 100, I'll be happy with 100 subs.
I, I'm honest. I'm shocked I have 45. Seriously.
You came a long ways because you started out. You didn't have any videos. Now you've streaming. Now you're going to jump from what you have.
I got
When you first started, you had what? How many subs when you first started? Before you had any videos.
20 something, I think, 30
Yeah,
something.
and you had no videos up.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was back in the day when people would see your name in a chat and they could click on it and subscribe to you.
Yeah.
So I was in a lot of people's chats and they would subscribe. I don't have that many videos. I've got I
No,
don't
but like I
know,
say,
10
you
videos
jumped up
maybe.
20. You jumped up 20 subs though from when you started
Yeah,
with no videos. That's pretty quick. That's
it's
good.
funny. I was looking at the videos the other day. I think the one I got the most views on is the first one I put up.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, crud.
But
I ran over the lime station.
okay.
Man, this thing fills up. This lime station on this map fills up fast.
Yeah. Doesn't even when you do it with seed and that too, it doesn't take long to fill up a seed.
That's crazy. Unloaded? Okay, I don't know how I managed to do that.
What's up?
I went to
You
adjust the
managed.
camera and I hit the button and ended up in a combo. Because suddenly I'm looking at the back of the roof of a barn. What? I did see a really cool old John Deere tractor today on our travels.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it looked a lot like the one that we just got today in the game too.
Oh yeah. You didn't
Yeah.
get it.
I
Did
couldn't.
you get it
I was going down there
too
was too
far?
many people around me, and I was going down the road. Yeah, we were going too quick down the road.
So you hand the phone to your mom and say, "Here, mom, take that picture of the tractor for me."
I would have stopped if I could have, but I couldn't. I had too many people behind me. It was before we almost got killed by the 18-wheeler. My poor mom, she's like, "Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack." I'm like, "You?"
Don't hit the tree. Tree in the way, tree in the way.
It was funny though. You could see like some of the fields, like they look like they had been cultivated or maybe plowed or something like that. And then you run across one that still had all of, like, you could tell they had done corn on it because it still had like the stalks,
Oh,
what was
all the
left doing the
rubble and that.
residue all over the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a few fields like that around here. Some we got them already cultivated and that already, but some are still haven't been plowed yet.
There was a couple that looked like they may have actually planted another. I don't know. I don't know if they do winter wheat around here or not, but there was something planted that looked like it was starting to come up.
I would think that's probably what the only you got now would be like say I know there's some around here did that too, is plant winter wheat.
Or they planted some sort of crop just to keep the soil, from.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna till it in next year or something. I don't know.
Unless they like say oilseed radish or something like that that they can till into the ground as a fertilizer.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, almost got this end of the field done. I'm gonna go to the other end.
I got all of that other lined. So now I'm on the small, whatever, 16 or whatever this number is.
Oh, 28.
No, I'm not. I haven't done 28 yet. I'm on the one that's behind the
Oh, you're
farmhouse.
on 15.
Yeah, the one behind the house.
I thought should try that building. See, it's supposed to help out with the AI, make them smarter. Do have.
I don't know. Yeah, I think the AI on this map, though, these fields are so crazy.
Station provides your vehicles with better GPS. Oh, better GPS signal helps your AI helper to drive more precision and do his work faster. How big of a spot do we need for a small one in? Just take a look here. Oh, we can put that right there by the barn. I could squeeze it into these trees. Well, we didn't have those trees there. We could put it in there. Just wondering how close you have to have it to anywhere on the farm.
Yeah, I don't know.
One up there, turn into something. I don't know whether how well if it does it do anything, but we'll stick one in there just to try. It's only one slot. I didn't think it just distorted the ground though. Let me see something. I'm gonna.
Oh, is that? Okay. So you put it right here on the edge by the road?
Yeah, did it sink there?
I didn't notice anything when I drove over.
Okay. Then just I thought it sank a bit.
Maybe just a little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah, not enough to throw anything off. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just top this thing off on here while I go down the
Try one the other end of the field and
What
see
are
what
you doing,
happens
you
with them.
crazy dog? One of the little ones is coming.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes. Couldn't find any food or whatever the heck he was looking for.
Now, what would be neat is if you had like a field that has a little bit of turn to it, that the AI would follow that little bit of a
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
That would be kind of cool. So we'll see what happens at the other end of the field. I don't know. We'll see. Doubt it'll be that precision. It'd be neat if it
It
is.
is Farm Sim AI, so.
Yeah, I know. Well, then you might as well just hire Bubba because they do the same thing.
They don't quite drive as drunk as they normally.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Charles. I'll just give me an update on this flat map. You're doing 3 soil samples on field. Harvesting is coming up orange color after harvest. Well, that orange color. It's going to be your yield. I think it is. It's your yield or whatever. Something about that. Yeah, that'd be your yield. So like, depending on where well, you want your yield about down in the yellow is where you want a good yield. But if you're up, jeepers, hit myself. If you're in the orange, you're only getting like a 60% yield off that field. If it's in orange after you've been harvesting it, so you want it more down into the green, which is a better yield, because that's at 100% yield. So yeah, if you're in the orange, you're not getting. That means you're not getting a good yield out of that field. So it might be basically meaning more work. Okay, let's see what happens on this curvy part of the field.
So I wonder if, like, if it'll does it tell you somewhere like certain crops grow better in certain types of soil,
Mm.
or?
Okay, he's just gonna drive straight. I don't think that. I'll have to try it on a different field, I guess. I don't know how it will affect, how that thing affects AI. Maybe you gotta turn it on. Maybe there's an on button on that thing. Good little radio building. Let's give you a better satellite signal to your AI. They still go in a straight line,
Well, yeah.
basically. So.
Maybe it
See,
helps them if you're
yep.
hiring them to like
Yeah.
fertilize or something.
So yeah. So it's yeah. It might be that way, but might help with fertilizing or might help with harvesting. Probably not so much plowing, but maybe like what they say with fertilizing or harvesting or seeding may help out with that better.
Let's see. Is there new stuff about this in here? Oh, here, soil. I just saw something about soil types. Train weather. Soil types. Yield map, economic analysis.
Come on, dig.
Yeah, I was looking to see if there was something that would say, like plant certain crops,
Yeah. It might, like once you get that proper level of your nitrogen and all that stuff, and your allow to you get that right, then you probably will get better yield. Right now, you probably get sort of poor yields because the soil composition of the lot's not greatest yet set up.
Right.
We'll see what's our yield off here, like once we get everything done, prepped and that, because we've
I
already
wonder.
got
I
the
mean,
nitrogen.
yeah, I wonder if the pH has something to do with it too, because I noticed that some of the different types of soil, you can tell where their pH is a little bit different when you're looking at the
Yeah.
pH map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell that the different soils are different. Nitrogen's all over the board. All right, I am done liming.
Come on, tractor. Oh, I am. Everything's spinning here all of a sudden. Let's get into some of that clay. Got a little sticky.
You said all these things.
Yeah. All of us used did. Oh, 2008. I can't really pronounce your name correctly because you got fur players or buzz players or can't really botching your name up on you. But welcome to the stream.
Ooh, I gotta rebuy my truck.
Huh?
My semi is gone.
What?
Well, they updated that Freightliner, or the
Yeah, well, it should still stay though.
He's not here. He's gone.
It's odd.
Well, remember the TLXs did that when they got updated.
Yeah, they disappeared on us. And
Yeah, so I'll have to rebuy it. That sucks.
Well, you can change it now.
I don't think I can remember how I had it.
Oh, something's red and white, similar to mine. You had the stripe in the middle was white or red. I can't
Yeah,
remember now.
I think I had red on the top, red on the bottom, and then white stripe in the center.
In the middle.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. We'll get the outside of this field all done. This spot. Plowing straight. Yeah, I just looked to see what time it was. I said, oh,
Yeah, just look down quick.
my usual hour, but we'll keep going for a little bit yet. I think we'll get all the plowing done tonight.
Probably not. Unless we do it often.
what does our stuff look like now that we've been plowing? Yeah, we're in a good spot in the pH. Nitrogen is needs like 20 kgs a hectare. So some of it, some 40 kgs in a hectare. Now start going straight lines now as much as I can. Very well tell when it's time to end the stream because we get quiet. Not much more to say. Not much more to say. No one's asking any questions, so I got nothing to talk about.
My screen for a second.
Oh. Come on, tractor, get up there. A couple spots there, and it just you can see it spin. I do have a bit of a hill. I got to go up knoll. Really hill, it's just a knoll here, but almost smell the soil. That soil looks different. A different tinge to it? No, maybe not. Just the angle. Just the angle of the soil. It's just the way the angle looks.
Yeah. We couldn't help that they did that intense with things.
Charles, if you remember we talked about today about rocks, look at this. I got a whole pile of rocks need to be picked out of this farm field. There's a lot of rock in here. There's tons of rock. So we talked about today was that's an element they need to add to the game is rock picking out of the fields.
That'd be cool. Especially like if you plow them up if you're gonna plow through the field.
Yeah, like not a lot of rock, just every so often you get the odd rock to pick up and you have to clear them up before you plant. Sort of like the weed thing, like weeds, the way the weeds pop up randomly. And then
yeah, that'd be cool.
Another element to the game is having to pick rocks out of the fields once in a while, every so many crops, whenever you plow. His farmers are always picking rocks out of their fields every year. There's never a year they don't go by without picking stones. Hey, Howie. How's it going?
Some of the videos I've seen, they find them like with the combines.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones they miss, and the cedar picks them up or something and lays them there. And I was telling the guys, there's one farm field around here that I don't know why the farmer never took the knoll out of the middle of the field. It's just still there, so they have to drive the plow over it, they have to drive the cedar over it, they have to drive the combine up and over this knoll. And all the time, like, and it's, you can see it quite good in the middle of the field, especially now with the crops being off. And like, it's not like a real wide knoll. It could be maybe 20 feet across or more, but just you wonder why they never took it and tried to cut it out, dig it out of there and level the ground on that, instead of having to try and drive it up. Yeah, I don't know. It seems odd. I'll have to take some time and next time I drive by that field before the snow hits, try to get a picture of it now that the corn is off of it. You'd almost think that the combine the header would dig into it, the way it is. Like, it's sort of you would think they probably have to raise the head a bit as they go up the knoll, so they get going up and then down. And I've never yet seen the combine going over top of it, but it's there, it's visible.
That's probably what they do. They know where it's at.
Yeah, well, you can't miss it. You can see it from the highway. When you look into the field, you just see this knoll sticking up in the middle of the field. And just one big lump in the middle of it. Hey, Cash. Nice of you to drop in. Appreciate stopping by. So what are you up to, Cash? You doing a little bit of farming tonight? Or are you ripping it up, doing? Can't think of the other games you played. I forget now. I forgot. Oh, okay. Funny Bone's back. Come back, Funny Bone.
I was sitting there going, oh, I've got one person watching. I realized that's me.
Hey, Guten Tag, Ryan, nice to talk.
Hey, man.
Hey guys, don't forget, Optimus is streaming also, eh? Check out his channel. It's actually Big B on YouTube. Check out his channel. Support him also.
Say Funny's over there?
Yep, Funny Bone just dropped, came
Put
back.
a link up if...
Okay. Hey, Funny Bone, want to throw a link up of Big B's stream for me, please?
I'm almost done with 15.
I'm gonna adapt you as the link master for me there, Funny Bone. I need links posted. Your new job for you when you're on here, posting other people's links. You've been promoted, Funny Bone. Should have a double blue wrench.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
A double
you
blue
have won.
wrench, is that what you said?
A double blue wrench for you. You say you're almost done with that field?
Yeah, well, I guess I got more over here than I thought I did. I didn't think I had this whole back section to do. I had like one strip to do. Still, it's not going to take me that long. This is tiny. This is
Okay.
a tiny field, man. You started out on a big one.
Yeah, well, I better knock the big one out first.
Right. Oops. What's this field?
Tractor picks up speed going downhill. I hit 7 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Could have been almost a speeding ticket on the farm field. Hey, Scarface, how's it going? She dropped by.
So it's like our whole other chat channel said, oh wait, there's Scooby.
Yeah. Oh, maybe someday, Funny Bone, someday, Boner, we'll get all the mods figured out we want to do on this thing, cut them down to have to make this thing a multiplayer at some point in time.
Probably once we get everything established, get animals going.
Yeah. How do I like this map? Howie, I like it. It's been playing this map, and then I've been playing Blue Mountain also. About the only two maps I've been playing on right now. I've been liking these ones. And I'm not playing this one on my own anymore. The Bucks County just Optimus and I are doing this one. So I've been decided not to do a single player on this one because I'm already working on this one. But yeah, I like this map and I like the Blue Mountain map too. Blue Mountain, I'll have to do another live stream on it sometime on that to show it off again. What I've done on it, I've added some more stuff to it and a few more things to it, so I'll have to do another live stream on Blue Mountain. That's my single player map that I do on my own.
I'm waiting for that one to be updated.
Yeah, with the new industries.
Yeah.
I think you don't need a save game on it, a new one with it says.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I hope not, because I've got too much time in that map. Like I've got over 40 some hours into it, and I won't be able to recreate it. If I have to have a new save game to use those, I just won't put the industries in it because I won't be able to recreate what I've got done now. I don't want to go through all that again. Like I said, I got over 40 hours or more into that map.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Stuff
I'm
like-
pretty sure he said there would not be a good game save. You never know.
How do you mean, Howie, that Field 17 is tough on console players? I don't find it that tough. I find it sort of easy.
Just driving around.
Oh, you're saying no, Funny Bone? There won't be no new save? Okay. Funny Bone says there is no new game save
Yeah,
once the
that's what I
industry's
thought I
come
saw
out. So.
on his Facebook page.
Okay, cool.
Plus, Funny Bone
Oh.
emails him, so.
Oh, sorry, Howie. I didn't catch it. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to see. I thought you seen console, but you said course play. Sorry. That's the problem. I can't wear my glasses and have my headset on at the
Aha.
same time. So I got to sit back 10 feet from my iPad to be able to see it, to be able to read it, almost.
That's why I found a headset with a little cutout for glasses. But
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
not a dual. It's not a dual earpiece one. So.
That's why I have a hard time reading some of the names and that, because I'm trying to get my eyes to focus on the screen because the letters are like so small. I almost need to try to change it so the print in the chat is a lot bigger so I can actually read it better. Problem when you're starting to get older and your eyesight starts to go on, you can't see. That's why I have a 46-inch TV screen to play this game so I can actually see things. And if I was allowed, I'd have the other TV screen, which is a 60-inch. That'd be even more nice. But
Oh yeah.
that one's in the living room, so I can't use it.
dad's having eye surgery on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just said that. That just made my eyes water.
Yeah. It was funny. My mom goes, "You have no idea how big he owes me." I'm like, "What?" Because he won't be able to drive that. He'll have to get a ride and everything.
Oh.
He has to be at the eye surgeon at 6 a.m. So she's taking it.
Jeez. Howie says he's played with the PlayStation on a 65-inch TV screen. That's like sitting in a theater, almost. Not like 45 was big, but...
Yeah. Well, when my parents would go out of town, I'd take my Xbox and hook it up to their 55-inch. They got a new one.
It's nice when you try it. Well, like some of you guys know, I was in a motel for a month before I came into our new place. I had to take my smaller, I think it was my 32-inch TV screen with me to be able to have my PlayStation with me to do this stuff. That took a while to get used to. Using like a 32-inch going from 45 to 32 or so, or 22 I think it was, I can't remember now, but all I know it was smaller. It took me a while to get used to it. Once I started getting used to it, it wasn't too bad. Then it took me a while to get back to be back on the 45-inch TV, 46-inch. To get used to it. Now I'm finally got used to it again.
Well, even on mine, even on the big screen, I sit so far back from it sometimes, like lettering on it, it's not, like I have a hard time reading some of the tiny words on the screen. But that's because I'm like really far back from my screen from where I sit.
Yeah.
If I lean forward in my chair, I can read it. So if I get closer,
I'm only probably 4 feet away from my TV or so, 5 feet away from it.
Yeah. When I'm sitting in my chair, I'm good to 7 or 8 feet back from the TV.
I think that's what my other screen is, Howie. I think my other one's actually a 23-inch or something like that. Now my son's told me, he said, it's better on the 23-inch TV screen than on a big screen like with his PC he finds. And he's got, actually I think he had, before he left, he had 3 25-inch or 30-inch screens, 3 of them hooked to his computer. Oh yeah, he just wrapped right around him.
Yeah.
And then that's what he does is he's on there all the time.
Yeah, I had a friend who had that. He had dual screens because he did a lot of CAD work at home.
Oh yeah, like he has his main screen, he has 2 other screens, and then he'll be chatting on one screen while he's playing the game, someone else, and doing something else on the other screen. Like you could multitask pretty good. And it'd be nice to be able to have multi-screens on PlayStation.
Yeah, it would. Is playing on PC right now. That's what it must be plowing. That's what he's doing on PC. Yeah, I have a game on PC too. I just don't play it very often.
No, I haven't since my video card died on me, so it'll probably be a while before I play on it again. I used to keep coming back to console. I like console a little bit better. This is where all my friends hang out.
Oh no, he's watching both of our streams. Okay, he's got one stream. He's
got one stream running and then the other one running. Well, that's the handy thing on PC. You can have 2 streams, watch 2 at the same time. Then you're getting the perspective of both sides.
See, if I had one, I'd either have to
I,
turn it on my phone or get my other tablet and make sure it was charged. My old tablet.
I'm not sure, Howie, if the new PS5 will allow scripts or not for Farm Sim. I have no idea if it will or not. It's hard to say.
If I had to venture, I mean, the game has scripts in it. It's just that it's how they get implemented. They could put extra scripts in the game if Giants put them into the game with an update. Is the way they'd have to get them. It's not, because in the PC you have them in the mod, but they said it would probably be possible for some of those scripted things to work if Giants would put the script in the base game via an update. Because I think that's how they got this to work. This is an extra script, so that's why we had an update to the game to that too.
And now we got this, they might start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
They probably needed something as a per se. You might as well say as a test pilot to see how it would work. And so by doing this precision farming, that would be one starting point of it to see how it would work with it.
And I've heard people saying that they just started tapping the full potential of the game with stuff that they could do.
Well, yeah, definitely with this one. Yeah,
this delay in, the next game was actually a good thing for modders to stretch what they could do. Giants is seeing that they could implement stuff into it too.
Yeah, that's right. Who knows, with the new systems and the next one comes out, what they'll be able to do with it by then.
It just depends on when they come out with the next one.
Yeah. They may wait till the new systems are out and eliminate bugs,
Yeah, and maybe wait till more people have it too. I saw that it was fun. I don't know if you know the Eminem song. It's called "Stan." There's things where it's got like he's a crazy fan writing him a letter.
I may have not heard of it.
You have to look it up. It's about this guy named Stan who's supposed to be like a big fan of him, but not necessarily Eminem, but the person he's writing. He's like a huge fan. He's carrying on. They parodied it on Saturday Night Live. They called it "Stew," and it was a guy. He was dressed just like in the movie, and they were singing it just the same as in the song. But he was writing Santa Claus a letter because he wanted a PS5. So he was writing this letter to Santa Claus like he was some sort of deranged fan wanting a PS5, and he just kept writing him letters and letters and letters. Because in the movie in the song "Stan," he doesn't get a response from the person that he's writing the letters to, so he gets more and more ticked off. So in the Stew song, he's getting more and more upset because Santa Claus isn't responding to him. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush either, Howie, to get the new system. I probably would sooner I just have the standard PS4. I'd probably sooner get a PS Pro, have it for a couple of years, and then get a PS5 maybe or something. I won't be in a hurry. I'm generally behind the new systems anyways, till they come out and get rid of the bugs.
This new thing's pretty good, man. It's pretty fun. I was looking at the new Xbox, and for me, it's the next Forza game that I want, but that's not coming out till sometime next year. So I see when that will definitely get me to push to get a new one.
Yeah, I'm liking it also, Ryan. The new features on here, I find it quite interesting. It's another element to the game for us, so it's quite interesting to do.
Yeah, he must have that. It doesn't take that much time at all, too.
No,
to do it.
No, Optimus he soil sampled 4 fields in roughly 20 minutes, real time. It doesn't take long because it takes in a big area, so it goes fairly quick. It's quicker than you think, that's for sure. Like when you have that little gator and small sample machine scout on the back of it, but it doesn't take long. Well, I'll put it this way. I still had bales to put away, straw. Optimus Printer had the fields all soil tested before I had all the bales put away tonight. And I probably had, probably close to 20 bales to put away. And he had the soil sampling done just before I had all the bales away, or just prior to that time. It was almost at the same time I had the bales done. He had all the soil testing all done.
Yeah, it was 78 or 79.
77 soil samples. Not that I was counting, but that's what it was.
Well, I remember when I accidentally sent them off, I was around
Yeah.
70 something, and
So while being 77, well, see, it kept it going because of this being like one field, so it basically kept it going.
right.
So if you haven't tried it yet, Goontide, I think you'll like it. It's tough if you haven't played with it. So I'm trying to square this up a bit. I guess so basically all we got to do tonight is soil testing, lined, and plowed tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be planting next week. We're getting some crops in the ground. Wow, not to see yet. Well, if you need a hand with it, Gutentag, let us know when you're on, and we're still learning it. Everybody's been playing around with it today. I think I sat from 7 o'clock this morning till 2 o'clock this afternoon, being on here playing, trying to figure things out. And so yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I gotta see is when you do planting. That's I haven't seen
Yeah.
that stuff.
I haven't done it. I haven't done any planting yet. I just had the planter out and seen what it did, but then I didn't plant yet because I wasn't ready to plant yet on Blue Mountain yet.
Yeah, I was gone all day, so I didn't get to see anybody's like video. Yeah, I know there were some
Yeah.
people who did some videos on it. I didn't get a chance to see any of that stuff because I was going all day.
I haven't watched any videos on it. I just got on here and started playing with it. Okay, Brian. Oh, he said he got late today and that, but he hasn't got to it yet. So he said he'll get to it another day.
Yeah.
And look at it and stuff.
We got some other cool stuff today too.
Yeah, we got some other neat mods, decent mods. They got the new John Deere, the articulate John Deere, which is quite nice. Very low slot count too for a John Deere. It's only like, I think 14
Oh, I
slots.
didn't even look at
Yeah, I think it was 14 slots.
that. That makes up for the 40 slots that silage harvester.
Yes, that's the silage harvester we got today too.
But that's a pretty cool piece of machinery too. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I agree. It looks totally weird with the rotors. It's like just
Yeah.
floating.
And if anybody really cares, we did get the Millennial silo today too. I don't know if anyone cares about that anymore, but we did get the Millennial silo. And yeah, it doesn't say in the mod hub how much it holds, but it does hold 950,000 liters. But it only does your cereal crops, just so you guys know ahead of time. Thinking if it's like multi-fruit, but it's not. It only does your cereal crops, and that's it. It has a decent capacity, so it's not too bad. I have it on my Blue Mountain. As a second up, another silo on mine. I wanted to check it out. And it's not the way they originally showed it, how it works. There is none of that. We're supposed to have, per se, dry corn, wet corn. It doesn't have any of that stuff in it. You just turn the auger on. To actually run it, you do have to turn the auger on to dump, but you don't have to turn the auger on to load. Yeah, it's a little. The tractor's a little underpowered, but it's not bad. Like depending on what you're going to use it for. Like yeah, 370 horsepower.
That's
You just
not
have to. It's not that bad. Like it depends on what you're doing with it.
right.
You're not going to take and pull the John Deere cultivator with it, for sure, because you need 500 horses for that. But most anything else, seeders, this plow that I'm using, the case plow, you can run it behind it. Optimus is running the other case plow with the tongue on it. And we did get that other John Deere plow, chisel plow, but it's not that wide.
Yeah.
It's only 4 meters, 4.5 meters wide or whatever. And we got a new John Deere seeder today too. That's 7.5 meters, but then you can double it up and make it 15 meters wide.
Yeah, that's just a repaint of those other ones we
Yeah.
got the other week because it's like the same kind of setup. There's somebody working on a wider chisel plow type thing. I saw and a cultivator. That's John Deere.
Yeah, I seen the cultivator someone's working on. Yeah.
Right. I thought they were working on a plow. But yeah, I mean, it's 370. Well, if you think about the year that tractor is,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
it's an
right.
older tractor, that was probably top horsepower back in the day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like they're gonna not put a 600 horsepower in that tractor that time period because they wouldn't have had that in there. So but it sounds good. It sounds really good.
It looks nice. Runs good too. It's not like it doesn't have any kind of crazy habits like some tractors. Better come out from saying. Now if we could get maybe an old articulated mask. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Now track here. I almost got this field done. Keep chiseling away at it. Pun in there, chisel plow, chisel away.
Did you see the new silo Lancy Boys coming out?
No, I didn't.
It is like super detailed. It's got like a building attached to it for you to dump in. It's a lot of detail to it.
Yeah. How much more do you got to do over there?
A fair amount. I'm kind of going around the outside edge of 60.
I've got a narrow spot and I got 2 wide spots to do. I gotta use cruise control. My fingers getting sore hanging on the throttle. Well, I think we maybe would call this a night. We've been on for 2 hours, guys. I think we're gonna call this a night for this stream. We'd like to say thanks everybody for coming out, checking out what we're doing again here in Bucks County.
Yep.
And seeing the new precision farming apparatus, equipment, whatever you want to call it. As I said, if you haven't tried it, check it out. It's going to change the game for you. It's going to make things a little more interesting than that. So So we'll say see you later from me, Gunner 2116, and Optimus 426. We will catch you guys next week. Same time, same place. We'll probably be in the same positions when we get back. All right, guys. Catch you all later. Have a good night.
Laters.